Hey guys, Hayden here with the answers of my Q&A, my second Q&A. So a few days ago, I asked you guys, you know what, if you have anything to ask me, if you have any burning questions or just any questions you kind of want to ask me, just ask me in this video in the comments, and here I am to answer them. I gave you guys a few days, and I got a decent amount of questions. I think I got less than last time, but it's whatever. I'll answer them. I did get one follower on Twitter. He asked to remain anonymous. Also, I'll answer his question first so I don't forget it. But he asked me if there's any anime that I'm into, and if so, which ones. Um, I'm pretty new to the anime world. I mean, I watched Pokemon as a kid, and I keep up with the anime if there's any like big things going on in it. But the only really animes that I've watched, I watched Attack on Titan over the summer, and I won't spoil anything, but that show hit me hard. Like that show was fucking amazing. Like definitely go and watch it if you haven't. The Japanese version with subtitles is on Netflix, or you can watch the English dub, which a lot of people hate on, but personally I think it's great. I don't really see anything wrong with it. Um, but yeah, Attack on Titan was amazing. And recently I watched Death Note, which I didn't like that much. I liked like the beginning episodes and the end episodes, but kind of the middle 10 to 12 episodes I just kind of thought were whatever. They just felt kind of drawn out and repetitive. But it was still a decent watch. So those are Death Note and Attack on Titan are the only two shows I've really watched other than Pokemon. I watched Digimon as a kid too, but I'm pretty new to the world of anime. But maybe if I get more time, I'll check some more out because Attack on Titan just like that is one of, if not the best show I've ever watched. I'm super excited for season two for that. So, now getting into these questions here on YouTube. Frostbite asks, which are the rarest amiibo? I I think that kind of depends on where you are, like, and like what kind of stores are near you. Me personally, um, again, this could totally be different than some of your guys' answers, but I found that the Villager amiibo and the Wii Fit Trainer amiibo seem to be, and the any of the Fire Emblem characters seem to be the rarest. Like of those six, the only one I have found was Marth. And I've heard that they're rare in other places too, but personally for me, like I've never seen a Villager in the store. I've never seen a Wii Fit Trainer. I've never seen the only Fire Emblem character I found in the store was Marth, and they only had one. So I think I lucked out there. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Again, could totally be different for other people. John the Unicorn asks, favorite Pokemon generation and hard tacos or soft tacos? So my favorite generation for Pokemon is Gen 3. Uh, I'll go into more detail probably in another video in the future. But Gen 3 it just has a lot of nostalgia with me. I remember I ended up getting Pokemon Ruby like 6 months after all my friends did. I waited until Christmas, and I think it came out in like May or June or whatever. I don't know when it actually came out, but my friends had it way before I did. And I just remember like every day at school, like even if they let me play it for like 5 minutes, like I was just like amazed by the game. There was just so many upgrades from like Pokemon Gold and Silver, and there were a lot of cool. I personally think there's a lot of cool Pokemon in that generation that like I just really wanted to use them and try them out. And then in my original Pokemon Ruby save file, I don't have it anymore. Like the original save file, I've restarted it. I ended up logging in like 350 hours. Like I got all the secret base items. Like I think I actually completed the national dex in that game using Fire Red and Pokemon Stadium and all that stuff. So or Pokemon Coliseum, whichever one is for the GameCube. Um, definitely a fun game and definitely holds a lot of nostalgia with me. So Gen 3 is definitely my favorite. Although I don't think they did that good of a job remaking it with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's just my opinion. And then hard tacos or soft tacos, definitely hard tacos. That shit is delicious. So Amar Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. Amar Bahal. I'm so sorry if I messed your name up. He asks, "What's your favorite Nintendo game of all time?" That is a really tough question to answer, and I saw this question asked a few days ago, and I've been kind of thinking about it on and off. And I think if I had to narrow it down to a few games, I think I would have to narrow it down to because I don't think I can narrow it down to one single game. I think if I narrowed it down to three, I would say A Link to the Past, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, specifically Ruby because that's the one I played, and Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Like those are the games that I feel like I've put the most time in and I've put the most dedication in. Like A Link to the Past, I've 100% of that game like at least a dozen times. Like I love it. Um, I don't know if I could narrow it down between those three. I think I might have to like. I do plan to do a top 10 video games of all time list, probably way in the future. But those three, oh man, I don't know. I think right now, just thinking about it off the top of my head, I can narrow it down to those three, but I don't know if I can narrow it down past that. So hopefully that answers your question somewhat. Angel Extreme 89 says, "Tell us more about your swimming career, how you started, biggest competitions, etc." So I'll answer his first question before I move on to the second one. So the first question. So as some of you guys may know, I'm a competitive swimmer. I have been since I started when I was 10. The way I started was one of my friends. He was actually on the swim team that he was a competitive swimmer for the team I ended up joining before me, and I had to go to practice with him one day because I was staying at his house overnight. But I couldn't just be left at the house alone, so I went with him to swim practice before we had a sleepover. I was like 9, and I'd watched him do swim practice, and it just seemed like something I really wanted to do because I was terrible at sports. Like honestly, besides swimming, like I am just a safety hazard with sports. I'm terrible. Um, but swimming is something that really clicked with me. Like I noticed it right away, like after my first year, that it was something that I enjoyed and it was something that I was actually good at. So I started doing it for. I started swimming in the summer, like with the summer team, for about 5 years, and then I realized like I didn't want to just swim in the summer. I wanted to swim all year. So there was a team. There was a year-round swimming team that was pretty close to me. I talked to the coach, and he said I'd be a really good swimmer if I switched to training all year. And so since I was 15, I'm 21 now. So since I was 15, I've been training all year round. I actually swim for my university team now. So it's been a long run. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's really paid off. I've gone to he asked for some of my biggest competitions. I went to the Canada Games a few years ago in 2013. I've been to World Trials. Um, I've been to a bunch of different national events, and I'm hoping if it can work out with school. Exams kind of fall in the same time period as this, but Olympic trials are in a few months actually, and I am qualified for the competition. Now I don't know if I can go because of school and whatnot, but hopefully I can go. It'd be a really cool experience, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of my swimming career in a nutshell, how it started. I don't want to go on too long about it. Um, when he asks, "What are you studying in college and what's my dream job?" So, dream job, I can't answer that. I have no sweet clue what I want to do with my life. But I'm studying recreation management, so it's essentially like a mix of business management and how to have fun, for lack of a better description. But yeah, dream job, no sweet clue. um, Har Harjup, HARRJP asks, "Are you planning on doing any future game playthroughs?" Um, I would like to. I find that I kind of get like, if I get sidetracked with school, it's really hard to get back into them. Like the Nuzlocke I was doing, like they were fine in the summer, but during the school year, I found I kind of got out of them because it was really hard to keep up with a series while I'm doing so much schoolwork. So I don't know. What I do want to do though is I want to do streaming, but I don't have a capture card, unfortunately. So I don't know. That might be something I'm able to afford in the future. But I want to be able to stream like Smash Brothers, Mario Maker, Splatoon, all that stuff, and I want to be able to play with you guys. But like, I want to be able to stream Smash Brothers tournaments. A lot of you guys are asking me to add you on your friend list, and I really can't because the Wii U has a limited friend list. Like you're only able to add up to 100 people or something. And what if one day that list gets full and I'm not able to add anyone else? It's not really fair to them. So I can't really accept your guys' requests on Smash Wii U, on Wii U, 3DS, all that stuff. But in the future, I would like to be able to stream tournaments. And then Chef asks, "Have you seen Chef?" And that's the last question. I don't know what kind of reference that's supposed to be, if it's supposed to be like a South Park reference, but I can't say I've seen Chef. So that is the end of this Q&A video, I guess. Those are all the questions I got sent to me. So thank you guys for participating, and thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for maybe more Q&As in the future, and some more Nintendo stuff, including something on Wolf that I'm going to have hopefully up by the end of the weekend. So who knows? But peace out, guys. Bye.